Hey, I'm Rusty.
And I'm Blake.
Welcome back to RBBB Labs.
In today's episode, we'll be taking our quartered shot and boiling it in nitric acid.
Removing all the base metals we don't want, leaving the gold behind.
Let's get into it.
Okay, Blake, tell them what we're doing.
So we're going to add nitric acid to our enquartered gold. The liquid in there already is just distilled water. Cause that'll control the reaction to make sure it doesn't get too runaway.
Yeah, it's pretty dilute. Nitric.
And the idea is the nitric will attack the metals in the enquartered gold and take it into solution, but it will not be able to dissolve the gold. Also, it will not dissolve any gems and stainless steel springs. Clips tend to be pretty resistant, so they'll stay in there as well.
Lead tends to be left behind, but we'll see.
We'll clean that all up later. Let's get a close-up. Time for a nitric top-up.
Off she goes. Alright, that's the first nitric acid boil. We know that it's finished because the gas has stopped. See what we got in here, Blake.
Are you expecting any reaction when you pour it into there?
No. It's hot acid going into cold silver and copper nitrate.
Is there any chance there's any gold in that solution?
It's not impossible. We will let that settle and have a look at it. But that's reduced volume quite significantly. change in colour.
Yeah, very brown. Don't breathe in the fumes.
Don't breathe in the fumes. It's so tempting to have a look, and that's what you end up doing. So we'll go into that with a bit more water, but I just want to be careful not to shock the beaker. Just a little bit to take the heat off it, but no, generally the gold's still much heavier. I mean, that's how we always sort gold, but the gold will stay in the bottom if I'm not too vigorous.
I don't know if the camera does justice to the colour of some of that, of the waste material. It's looking quite black here, but it's a lovely deep greeny turquoisey colour.
So colour, we were talking about that earlier. Copper nitrate is usually a very royal blue, very much like kerosene. Nickel forms a distinct green. Get to it later, gold will be yellow, but the colours are really important for us to follow things. In the background here you can see some silver nitrate that we made with our own silver. Silver's clear, and that's beautifully clear, which suggests that we've made some beautifully pure silver. But, second boil, and set that off again. Keep going until we're confident that we've pulled out the other base metals. And off we go again.
It's looking good.
Whilst we're there, we might just put a little bit of sterling silver in that silver waste, just in case there's any nitric acid left in there. Get used up. Napkin ring.
Napkin ring. And how will we know if there's a reaction? What should we expect? If there's nitric acid in there?
It will still continue to produce the brown gas.
Nitrous oxide?
Yeah, but because it's at a much lower temperature, it'll be a very slow reaction, and I don't think we'll see much at all, but it'll just ensure the last of the nitric will go at that silver, and then we know when we're processing this later that we've got no active nitric in it.
Excellent. See if we can see any reaction on there. It's looking pretty good. I'd say there's very little excess nitric in there, which is great for us. It means we haven't wasted expensive reagent.
Okay, so this has basically stopped producing gas, which means that either we've stripped out all the base metals or we've used up all the nitric acid. Either way, we'll tip this off. We will do one more nitric acid bath, which, if it doesn't collect any more base metals, we'll save for use at a later date. But we want to get this as clean as possible because any remaining silver will turn into silver chloride, which will make it difficult to filter at a later stage. You can see that there's no solids being poured over there, but that's now completely changed nature. And that is pretty close to straight gold, even though it certainly doesn't look like it. One more quick bath, just to make sure, and then we'll go to aqua regia. We've got this boiling now, and it's not producing any gas at all, and it's not discolouring that liquid any further, so we know that we've got all of those base metals out. This is still perfectly good dilute nitric acid that we've got in here, so I'll recover that for later use. Slowly, so we don't crack anything from thermal shock. Wash. So none of that's coming over, it's all staying beautifully together, nice and clumped, nice and clean. That's really as good as I would ever hope. More explode. Beautiful, isn't it?
Nice chocolatey brown gold. Still so much of it.
There it is.
Nitric oil's finished.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Just looks like chocolate or mud.
No one would ever know that was gold. If you use that to smuggle gold, no one would pick it. It's chocolate.
And there's chocolate, and I can see one metal spring.
And those stones that were in the ring are still in there. There'll be other junk in there, but not very much.
We've got
Ooh.
a stud, an earring stud. I don't even remember that being in there.
Chuck it back in just in case she's got gold around it, and we'll dissolve that off, and then we'll pull that out in the filter.
The gem that was in there is essentially melted in the acid, so
Not real, maybe.
not real, no. But yeah, looking lovely.
Alright.
Alright, next step.
Aqua regia.
And that's how we're going to get the gold into solution.
Humans have been doing aqua regia for
About since 800 AD,
pretty clever.
so been around for a while.
Combination of hydrochloric and nitric acid. We want to be patient with the addition of the nitric acid so that we don't have an excess in there which will slow the process up a bit later on.
Yep. And then we'd have to waste extra reagents neutralizing it. So if we do it carefully, measured and deliberately, then we won't have any...
Use the right amount of nitric.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
On occasion we have gotten impatient and put in more than we should have, but...
It's tempting.
It is tempting.
Alright, let's do that. Alrighty then.
Join us next episode for Aqua Regia.
It's where we dissolve and filter the gold, making it as clean as we can.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave any comments or questions down below.
Thanks again.